Welcome to today's talk on gut and the immunity system. I just wanted to go ahead and teach on this today as a way to support further your immune system, since we talked last week on Tipster Tuesday about that. So if you missed that, please go back and watch it. It is in this group. But gut immunity is basically your immunity. We have so many bacterial cells in our body that are not our own body cells. We are outnumbered in cells by the bacteria that live in our GI system, our gastrointestinal system, which is what I'm referring to as the gut. So that sounds gross, but it's amazing. They're incredibly beneficial to us. They were previously thought to be very separate from our own body, like we're on one side of the intestinal lining and they're on the outside of our body. But the interaction between our body and those bacteria is being investigated and found to be connected to a whole lot of things. Johns Hopkins professor of pathology said that a huge portion of the immune system is actually in your GI tract. And the microbiome, which is all of those bacteria in your gut, have been linked to all kinds of issues. So it could be skin issues, could be depression, allergies, blood pressure regulation, tuberculosis, IBS, autoimmune diseases, and even cancer. And it doesn't mean that your gut causes these things or prevents these things. It means that those bacteria that are in your gut and the health of your gut is going to impact the way that your body fights those issues and whether or not you develop them. So there are certain cells in your intestinal lining, I thought this was amazing, that spend their entire lives dumping antibodies into your gut. That is their whole purpose. And then there are blood vessels that have olfactory receptors. The olfactory system is what we use to smell. These olfactory receptors are in the blood vessels, sniffing out the gut bacteria in order to regulate blood pressure. Like, that blows my mind. That's incredible. So seeing how your gut wall houses 70% of your immune system, I thought it would be very beneficial to us to look at ways to support the health of our gut. So the best ways to support our gut are going to have to do with what we put in it and also how we treat it. So the first thing that we're going to do to support our gut is to move our bodies. Exercise does things for your body that if they could put it in a pill, it would be the best-selling pill in the world, forever and ever, amen. Exercise and moving your body is a form of self-care, and it is very important. So move every single day. The next way to support your gut is to address your stress level. Is there anything that's causing you stress that you're able to get rid of or eliminate from your life right now, even temporarily? Or are there essential oils you can be using to address your stress level and lower it? Can you do some sort of self-care on a regular basis to be able to get back out of that cortisol-filled fight or flight state? And if so, you need to do that to support your gut health and your overall health. The next way is going to be to consider a cleanse. There is a kit called the Cleanse and Restore Kit, and it is an investment for sure, but it is something that can address every single part of your body by supporting your filtering organs and helping your body to cleanse itself. It cleanses everything from the gut to the blood and everything in between and your filtering organs. So it is an awesome thing to consider. And we can talk more about that a little bit later. It's a 30-day program, but that's all I'm going to say for now. The next way would be to be on the Lifelong Vitality Pack, because they are a very absorbable form of nutrition for your body, and it's not only going to be vitamins and minerals in the Lifelong Vitality Pack, but it's also going to be omega fatty acids that your body needs, and also anti-inflammatory supplements as well, all wrapped into one. So that's a great way to continually support the nutrition that your gut needs. Another thing to consider is using Terrazyme with every meal. Terrazyme is a bouquet of digestive enzymes that are going to help provide what is necessary to your body to break down your food, so your body doesn't have to create those and produce those digestive enzymes, because that limits what else your body can produce and support while it's doing that. It alleviates some of the burden of digestion off of your body. The next thing you want to consider is putting lemon, a drop or two of lemon essential oil in your water. Always use glass, ceramic, or stainless steel. And doing that on a regular basis is going to continually support the filtering organs of your body and help to detoxify and support your gut and support healthy acid levels in your stomach. There are a whole lot of things that lemon in your water can help with. It's a very simple and easy way, and it tastes delicious to support your health. The next thing is PB Assist. So that is a probiotic supplement. It's extremely high quality. It's enteric coated, so it gets past your stomach acid, and it contains a prebiotic so that those probiotics, those beneficial microbes, stay and colonize in your gut. That's what we want, to have a healthy gut. The next thing is to try and eat whole foods. And I don't mean the grocery store. I mean eating something like an apple instead of something that contains a flavoring of apple. Try to eat real, actual whole foods as often as possible, real food ingredients, things that would go bad if they were allowed to sit out for a long time, because that means they're real food. And try to limit processed foods. Eliminate, if you can, all fake sugars. Limit real sugars even if they're in the form of honey or maple syrup. It's good to limit those because they do feed the malevolent bacteria in our gut. And then limit food coloring, preservatives, and stabilizers whenever possible. Everything affects your gut. So if you are doing things like putting anything that could be considered a poison or a toxin into your body on a regular basis, it will end up affecting your gut in some way. So try and limit those toxic household cleaners, fragrances whenever possible, and of course anything like overuse of like tobacco products or alcohols, anything that would bring down the health of your gut. So I hope this has been very informative for you guys, and I will see you next Tips for Tuesday.